Hello and welcome to another episode of Inside Charlie's Mind. Today, coming from you from a study room, which actually a little weird acoustics, but it sounds like it's inside somebody's head, right? Because it's a big room. So we'll see how this works. So today, I'm going to talk about a actor versus a voice actor, as well. Well, you can consider them both. We'll get into that, okay? And then after that, I'll just do a rapid fire little list type deal. So this is just an idea that came into my head, of course, as it is in my mind. And I don't know, which one is harder, I guess, in my opinion, because Shai just asked me to do, I guess you can say voice acting work in the sense of I had to say a line for her and send it to her. And I mean, essentially, voice acting is getting a line, saying it with some sort of emotion, right? And then doing it. Now, regular acting, of course, you have to put your everything into it. I feel like with real acting, not real acting, sorry. I see that's the one thing I want to avoid saying was real acting versus fake acting, which they're both acting, okay? And actually, I feel like voice acting is harder because, I mean, I know it's what do I want to say? The meaning or what's it called? The purpose of the animator to, of course, convey the emotion, but all you have as a voice actor is your voice to convey emotion. And I feel like that's pretty difficult, honestly. That it's so much harder than anything else because, I mean, you can convey emotion in a way through your voice. I mean, voice is the main portion of emotion. You can tell oh my god, sarcasm, or oh, that was great, I mean, you can get those inflections, and a person hearing somebody say it's you can, from voice, I feel like it's the most powerful tool to convey to another human being. But with regular acting, I feel like it's easier because you have all of your other, you have visual cues, you have your body language, which is also a language. So it's just a type of language that helps convey further. Sorry, there's nuts in my throat. I had a nice thing of Planters mixed nuts. But anyway, but I feel like regular acting, it's easier because you have your body language plus your actual human language, whichever one you choose to speak. Well, choose to speak, or I guess actually speak. Which if you're listening to this, then you're either bilingual or you're speaking English anyway. So I mean, you know. But with voice acting, you gotta get that emotion in there some other way, which is why not exactly why I'm doing this, but well, no, it's not actually at all why I'm doing this actually. But now that I think about it, it's well, I mean, you could try to do things in this way, kind of. I don't know. That's why I'm doing this in a sense, is so that regular voice wise, I don't just sound so depressing. Well, no, I take that back. I always sound, at least in my opinion, I sound fairly energetic. But I guess to get another side of me other than my on-camera personality. Which, all right, I was gonna save it for another, what I want to say, episode of Inside Charlie's Mind, but I feel like it goes well. So next week I'll just do some rapid fire questions type deal for you. But so your on-camera or on-stage personality versus your off-stage personality. You know what I mean? All right. So if you know me in real life, I mean, I feel like I transition fairly well from on-camera and off-camera, but every time I do something on camera with somebody for the first time, I feel like the loudness, the boldness, the leadership portion of it, I have on camera. It's the hello and welcome everybody to another episode of Clock Talk. My name is Charlie. You know what I mean? I have that. What do I say? That gusto or whatever. It's not like I don't have gusto outside as well, but I just feel like I don't. I fall into a different role. And also, it's I don't know. I may come across as mean or something on a clock talk because it's more open. It's friends being with friends. That's where my knuckles cracking. Don't worry about anything. Even though my Achilles heel, oh, it's been bothering me so much. But anyway, but yeah. So your on-camera versus your off-camera personality. And should you have one? I mean, yeah, I feel like you should because an on-camera personality is good to have because it's not exactly lying to the audience because you don't want to lie. Of course, I don't want to lie to you guys, but I want to give you what you want, you know? Because if you, I mean, I get it. You want people that are like you, or something to that extent. It's I am exactly, well, not exactly, I mean, but I'm like many of you, or somewhere close to that. And I hope that I am, if for a while, you're just listening to some guy who's nothing like you tell you stuff, and I mean, what's the purpose in that? I guess, no, I see the purpose in that. Get the side from somebody else's perspective. I understand. That's actually a really good reasoning. Um, with my on-camera personality, you gotta have that character, I guess, that you fall into. I mean, of course, I always try to be me. I always am me, but like if something seems to, I guess, be going flat or something like that, like you fall into a role. Like my role in the company um, is to fill dead air. Like that's what I do. I yell. I bring energy to the room. Like that's my role is to energize others, and so I have to do that as much as possible. And it's just like what I do. It's like Billy's role. He's the up to date kind of guy. He has those memes. He's I don't know what do I want to say. He's cool, right? He's that cool guy. He's up to date. He has all the hip stuff that he can say. And then like Sam is the guy who, well, his main purpose actually, we're all funny in our own right. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, nobody like is specifically this, but like if content starts to get to a place where we're like, oh boy, it's kind of falling flat, let's fall into characters. So, but Sam, his character is a dick. I mean, I'm not saying in real life he's not a dick, but it's like, it's still either way. It's like it's a friendly dick, like a friendly dick. That's just weird. But it's a friendly dick because he pokes and he prods me to get like whenever I'm in my character, I get worked up and all that. So I like start to yell and scream and all that. I'm like the most chillest dude ever. If I say so myself, of course. I mean, a lot of people do say that. But like a lot of people, you know, say that about me as well. And I mean, just I don't yell. Okay, let's just put it that way. Like if you don't want to say I'm the chillest dude ever, that's fine. I don't yell. I don't scream. I don't get legitimately angry ever. But whenever I'm in my character, Sam is that like kindling to my fire to like keep going, and then as I go, he goes, and then we both argue with each other. And then by the end of the video, we hit stop recording, give each other a big smooch. Actually, not big smooch, big hug. We're still friends though, is the thing. Like that's how it's always been. Like for just how we interact with each other. And so same thing goes with Billy. Like we all bounce off of each other, which is why you find us more in multiple, I guess. I'm saying that as I'm doing a solo fucking sorry, as I'm doing a solo commentary, I'm sorry about the curse. But you'll find we have a chemistry that works well because we have these certain characters and roles that subconsciously, like nobody has ever said that's what we do, but like subconsciously we've all just fallen into those roles. Like Ian, what is he? God, what's his? I don't even know. Like him, he's just him to me all the time. I guess because I only interact via like alpha clock stuff. But I mean, we've hung out before. I don't know, he's the smart one. In all honesty, if I'm gonna say it, I mean, it's not like we're all not smart in our own right. Again, like just like we're not all funny in our own right, but like he's he's not even like that low key like shade throwing kind of guy either. He's this smart guy in the episodes. You know what I mean? It's like where we all fall in, and Aaron's just the happy. He's very like knowledgeable as well. Like he's up to date, current, gets all of our news and stuff. And then Brandon was just like essentially another dead air filler, much as myself. Except he couldn't do it all the time, and that's why I'm talking like whenever we did fall into characters or like trying to match energy. Like if two people with a lot of energy go and try to match each other, eventually one tuckers out. Because like we said, like before we do two clock talks every time we do clock talks, and he fell flat. Like he tuckered himself out because he was trying too hard to be something that he wasn't. Like there's of course, like I said, like those are roles that we fall into. But like you gotta be you first. Like if you start out as a character, you tuck yourself out because you're acting all the time. And don't do that. Like, don't wear a second face. Be you. You're awesome. Is essentially as simply put as I can put it. Like, be yourself. Some person has to like you as you. I get it. Maybe you got to play up your character a little bit, fall into a friend group. It's fine. That's whatever. Everybody wears masks, okay? Don't wear a mask in a bad way. Like don't be like that person who's like, oh my god, super best friends, and then like in private you take off that mask and you're like, oh this guy sucks. I'm gonna stab him in the back. You know, like so. Even in life, like playing characters, like don't. I mean, play your character when it's appropriate. And if you're doing YouTube, of course, be as genuine as possible. That's why I'm doing these videos. To go back to kind of bring it full circle to playing characters, is so that you can see the part of me that's more me, relaxed, just essentially like it is, like inside my mind, like what I think about. So, yeah, so if you're gonna do YouTube, be genuine, be you, and I mean, when needed be, play it up, ham it up, have fun. That's the whole point. Like that's what characters are is well should be is you having fun with yourself. Like you pick a character and you play that character. And you're like, oh my god, this is amazing. I love playing this character. It's like acting. Why actors like acting? Go back to it. It's because they love playing that character. Same thing like with voice actors as well. They love to play that character. Like it goes back to like sort of the imagination things and if, you know having that strong imagination wanting to play different characters to not be yourself, that's fine. I mean that's the whole point. There was ever like dress up as a kid, like you wanted, of course you were still yourself, but you wanted something on top of that, you know what I mean? Like, so I don't even like know how to sum it all up, and I know I've said so a lot, but so let's go through this again. So which is harder? I think being a voice actor is harder than an actor. Play your characters when need be in life and on YouTube. Don't play your character all the time. You'll get tuckered out. Have fun on YouTube. Play a character that you want to play when you need to play it because it's all about imagination and being creative. That's what YouTube is about. And of course, I'll probably do a video again later talking about like, oh, what like how we do YouTube, why YouTube, all that like the things come to my mind. But so until then, like I said, sorry I kind of lost momentum there at the end because people walked by and like they stared at me and I was like a deer caught in headlights. But so yeah, thank you for watching everybody today. I want to hope you have a wonderful time. Leave the comments below if you have any topics that you want me to think about or anything like that. And until next time, toodaloo, I love you.
If you want to save this patient, leave a like and a comment below. And if you want to make sure he lives, subscribe and share this video with all your friends. Incision!